Boom, I'm live. Gotta wait for me to come up on the screen. That's when I know I'm there. And boom, there I am. So I'll wait a few more seconds to get everyone rolling in. Get everything, I don't get it. It always looks right, and then it's always this one little inch off. There you go. Okay, cool. We can see everything. All right, so hello everybody, and welcome back to Artist Trains. My name is Corey, and in today's live stream, we are doing the 5th installation of Sunday Runday. And in today's Sunday Runday, on the outer loop, we have my Baltimore and Ohio 420 Atlantic 8304. Kind of pulling a manifest. I didn't really have any specific cars or anything. I got a B&O box car, another Alice Chalmers. I don't know how to say it. And just a few other random box cars. And since I don't have a B&O caboose, I have to have a Norfolk and Western caboose. I know the two railroads are like not polar opposites, but you get the idea. So, but I don't have a B&O caboose, and I just wanted a black caboose to fit a black steamer. So, and if you kind of didn't notice, everything's kind of on the 027 look. Or that's what I'll go with. Then on the inner loop, we have my lovely my Lino Amtrak Lakeshore Limited set, which is a fantastic set. I'll just quickly go over the history of that thing, just because I love it so much. Okay, we got a bunch of people coming in. Hello, everybody. Oh my goodness, that chat is going crazy. Okay, quickly. I got that Amtrak off of eBay, I believe, for $90. The box looked totally wrecked. It was one of those strange listings, I guess, where it's like, the person isn't a train seller or anything, and it was kind of like taken in a dark living room, and I'm like, I'll take a jab at it, and maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be bad, and I got it, and I've never had to touch it up once. Yeah, the dome car, I don't know where it is. Unfortunately, the coupler broke up, but that's just because these passenger cars have such like flimsy couplers. I don't know how to describe it, but otherwise this set has worked fantastically, and it's probably one of my favorite line-out sets. I wouldn't be surprised. It's a night, and it came with all the track and stuff, but I think I didn't accidentally. Well, yeah, I think I did get rid of the track by accident. I still have the box though and a little transformer, but yeah, so many people came in. And then on the upper loop, we have my New Haven Alcos. The FA is pulling a tiny little train. I don't know. I've ran so much of this stuff, and I'm like, okay, what's something kind of new I can come up with? But anyways, tons of people coming in. So the few people who have been here already, we have Ed Katie. So Ed, thank you so much for earlier today. It was great meeting you at the EXO Tower, and you and all the other guys. And thank you very much for the K62. Unfortunately, it doesn't fit around I thought it would, Well, it technically does, but it won't fit around my 24-inch radius. And I'm not surprised, it's a scale locomotive, like really proper brass scale locomotive. But the cab, the corner of the roof of the cab keeps hitting the little the knockout in the tender or whatever, and it just causes the tender to go over a little bit. So unfortunately, I can't do anything with it right now, but I have some cool plans for it in the future on the layout, like kind of as like a little, what do you call those things? Not like a memorial. Come on, like how kind of like a park. Not a statue. Oh my goodness. I don't know. I don't know what you call them, but you get what I'm saying. Kind of like, those locomotives that are in parks, like, like a static display or something like that. That's what I plan to do with it until I get maybe a bigger layout, and then I can finally let it stretch its legs. So many people have jumped in. Also, I don't know if GFW is still here, but, okay, here's the second thing I gotta say before we start running trends. To everybody who doesn't know of GFW Trains, or for those who do, congrats. But GFW Trains, good friends of the channel, they just hit 2,000 subscribers. And if you're not subscribed to them already, please, 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 please go subscribe to them. But they just hit 2,000 subscribers, which is fantastic. And George and Wally plan on doing a 24-hour live stream, which is going to be awesome. And they're going to be having a whole bunch of other guests and including yours truly, so stay tuned. But if you're not subscribed to them already, please go subscribe to them and help them out. They make such great content, and please go watch that 24-hour stream. It's on Black Friday, I believe. It's going to be super fun. They're going to be live streaming for one whole day. Man, if they will, no, if they can, no, they will pull it off. But man, my layout wouldn't be able to take 24 hours of running around. So that's gonna be a lot of fun though. I want to tune in at like 4 a.m. and see George like just running trains like all like. So, but that's going to be a lot of fun. And I can't wait to meet everyone else on there, too. It'll be fun seeing you guys, and it'll be fun seeing my other train friends on there, like RJ, maybe, I'm not sure if Sam will be on, but a few of my other guys, and then maybe, oh yeah, Crossed Anchors, they'll be on for sure, but it'll be fun seeing them. So please, if you haven't already, go check out GFW Trains. I hope to see you there on Black Friday. That's when they're doing their 24-hour stream, and I'll be on. I don't know, maybe be on, maybe twice or something. I'm not sure how it's really going to work yet. I haven't been filled in on everything, but yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. So shout out to the GFW crew. Keep it going, guys. Anyways, a lot of more people jump. That's all like the important stuff I've had to say out of the way. So anyways, we'll get to running trains in a shack. Look like you're trying to a shack. We'll get to running the trains in a sec. So many more people have joined. So Amtrak Lover 205. How's it going? Tim, that train guy. Hello. Connor Jackson. Yes, the camera is on. Tim. Hey, Corey. Hey, Tim. New Jersey Transit, 4600 Productions. Hello, Nicholas Runes. Okay, a lot of people checking in. Nick's Crossings, New York Rail Fanning, Bordeaux Beast, Amtrak Lover. Of course, you can get a shout out. Everybody, go check out Amtrak Lover 205 for some cool Amtrak content and some other stuff. I know you do some other stuff like model trains here and there. Randall, how you doing, Randall? Trainstorm, yeah. All right, adding Christmas lights. Trainstorm, you are getting ready. Oh man, I want to watch your Polar Express thing now. I don't want to wait till Christmas. Foolish, how's it going, Foolish? Ed says, what scale is 027? Yes, Ed, it's really difficult how it works. Oh, it's like, so O scale and 027, it's really hard. I call, most of the time, I just call O gauge 027, 3 rails. I usually, but that's, it's so tricky. But 027 is O scale, but it's a smaller version of O scale. So it's not like narrow gauge or anything, but it's just like the it's really, it's so hard to describe. Ben, I don't know if you're on, Ben, but I need help explaining it. It's really difficult. I'm pretty, maybe OGR format, I don't know. It's a very tiny difference, like, oh, well, it's kind of easy to be like, okay, so O gauge, or not O gauge, O scale, 027. So you kind of get the idea. 027 is a lot smaller than O scale stuff, but it's still technically O scale, It's very like thin definition or something. Anyways, more people coming in. Yeah, and I knew when you said it like about the number 10 switch thing, I'm like, I'm not sure, but I have hope. That's the thing, I saw some other brass. Well, that's the thing though, the Northern itself is so long. When I brought that thing downstairs, just to do a funny size comparison, that thing is longer than my little Bachmann 260, my little Pennsylvania steamer. That thing is so long. That's why I wish I could get it working around the layout. It'd be so much fun to see any D&H steamer go around the layout, but unfortunately, right now, I can't do it. It'd be fun to bring it to a club layout or something, but I'm not even sure if the XO towers, if it could handle the XO towers curves, because some of those can get really sharp, especially going out of the yard there. Yeah, static display. I'm so sorry. My brain farted on that, everybody. Thank you, Beth. Isaiah, how you doing, Isaiah? Kind Cake, how you doing, Kind Cake? Man, everybody is swinging. 23 people already. I haven't even ran a train yet. New York Rail Fanning. I just found 2 old family license plates that need cleaning and ideas. I'm not sure in New York. I'm not really well. I have my license plates up there, but I wouldn't even. I don't even know about that stuff. So sorry. I maybe would suggest just soap. Oh man. I can't suggest you anything on that. But I remember a certain formula of like Diet Coke and not a sponge, but something like that I did to clean an old car bumper, and it worked really well. But that was just to get rust off, so I'm not sure about dirt, you know. Steve, it's the one and only Steven Koferl. Okay, also, you know what? Another shout out. Okay, everybody, if you're not already, please go subscribe. Okay, yeah, of course. So, everybody, if you're not already, please go subscribe to Steven Koferl. Great guy, great channel. And Steve, you're at this point done with that little layout. So Steve, for those of you who don't know, has been working on his new layout. I can't remember the dimensions. Was it 12 by 10, Steve, or something like that? But Steve has been working on a new O-scale layout he's been building, and it's just about done. It's like post-war style stuff like that. It looks so cool. So if you like my layout, like the O-scale stuff, and you don't know Steve already, and you're not subscribed to him, please go do that, because Steve has a great man, like one of the kindest guys I know, like ever. And then Steve's layout just looks so freaking cool. I love it. So if you want to go see what his layout looks like, go check out his videos, go subscribe to him. So yeah, anyways, oh my goodness, so many more people are coming in. Foolish, I'm doing fine. Thank you for asking. It's actually been a pretty good Sunday, you know. Was able to meet up with Ed, Katie, and a few others from one of the clubs I'm in, and I finally got to step in for the very first time the Delaware and Hudson / Boston Maine's XO Tower. So, well, I think it's mostly, yeah, DNHO. That's the tricky thing. It's like Mechanicville is so hard to tell what's what, you know? Like, it's like, oh, was that DNH or was that B&M? It's like 50-50, the whole thing. Or then sometimes it was like 70-30 for each railroad. Coming down a little bit. Yeah, it's semi-scale, Nix. Red Hiker says, Corey, is the woodchuck still around? I don't know. My dad hasn't attempted to catch him yet, but we have the cage like all ready to go. So fingers crossed that we'll get him, and then we'll bring him over to you and finally get him out of here and give him a better home instead of but digging holes below our green shed. But thanks for swinging by. Yeah, I agree. Let's run some trains. Kevin Lover 205. Wait, no, wait. Amtrak Lover 205 going to Chattanooga this weekend to ride the TVRM. Ooh, that's super cool. That's gonna be a lot of fun. I've somehow never been down to the Tennessee Valley Railroad Museum. I've always wanted to go. Trainman 1993 says, do you ever think about picking up Menards freight cars? And someday Menards cars. Yes. I'm thinking of maybe getting some for Christmas or something like that, but I've heard Menards makes some I know for a fact, I don't have any, but all of my O-scale friends have Menards stuff, and for the price, that's like fantastic. Sure, it's not your most detailed car ever, but for like $15 for some of these box cars and hoppers, especially the D&H ones, that's a great price. So I'd love to get some, like maybe, or yeah, I'd have to get one box car and a hopper, but it'd be great to add to the D&H train. So yeah, Menards is awesome. I have a Menards Shell station for those who are new here, just haven't seen it much, but love Menards. The prices are so great. Too bad they couldn't make locomotives. That'd be funny. They'd be pretty, that means those locomotives would be pretty cheap then. That'd be fun. Finally, an affordable O-scale train, no way. Going down a little further, got to skip. Humanity Heath, how you doing? Thanks for swinging by. I'll get to running trains in just a sec. Randall says, I've also heard that it has to do with, yeah, the radius, yep, radius too. And the track, you know. O-gauge Lionel track is the thicker track with the black ties, like the tubular track, and then O27 is the brown, like the also tubular track, but the rails are much smaller and the ties are brown and thinner. This layout was originally going to be all O27 Lionel tubular track. I'm very happy I didn't do that. I'm not saying it looks bad at all, but just, like, I don't think it would have looked right with all this space or something, because I was going to do a post-war layout, and then I was going to do, realistic scenery with Lionel tubular track, and I could have pulled that off, yeah, but I think, well, Fast Track wasn't the best option, but I think Fast Track was a better option for going with the more realistic scenery thing. So that's just in my opinion. I've seen other layouts with tubular track with realistic scenery that look fantastic, but I just wanted to do Fast Track. I wish I could have done it with Gargraves instead, but what's done is done. Foolish, I do wonder if Richard will show up. He's probably busy, though. Isaiah Hawkins, least favorite railroad. That's the question. Well, that's a question I can answer, but there's not really a least favorite railroad because as long as it's a railroad, I'm happy. Trains. But if I had to choose a least favorite, it'd probably just be, I don't know. I'll go with the average option of Penn Central or something, just because, Penn Central, not the best railroad out there. Sure, I think they're an important part of railroad history, just because I guess of just like what can go wrong when merging like two like big like I don't know railroads that were going downhill for a while, merging them together, and how that doesn't always work out as planned. But yeah, my least favorite railroad would just be Penn Central, but again, I don't hate Penn Central or anything. I'm just if I like, I don't know. It's so hard to describe. uh, Fight from Dark. Oh, I'm sorry I didn't get back to you on Facebook. I saw you message me on Messenger, but I just haven't had time to look at it yet. But I'm doing all right, so thank you for asking. Train Storm said, oh, I'm not. No, we all know my stutter is bad. I'm not gonna even attempt a tongue twister. Oh yeah, I agree, everybody. Menards is very great. I like Menards a lot. I wish I had more. Randall says the only thing I hate about winter is that me and my dad would burn wood for heat. Feels like I have to to chunk the winter every 10 minutes. Oh yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I don't have a wood burning fireplace or just heating system, so I can't really. Well, my friend does, and yeah, they actually have to do that quite a bit. So it can be very tiring sometimes. 2 minutes left for the Bills game. Joey, where are you at? Are you like, oh, yeah, Joey, you're probably going crazy right now because the Bills. All right, I think. Oh, one more. Randall says, "Hey Corey, those Menards buildings are awesome." Yeah, they do. Yep. Yeah, I didn't know they did HO until a few weeks ago. I'm like, oh, that's cool, but I don't have room. Well, I have room, but I'm not gonna put any on my layout. All right, let's get to run some trains. All right, looks like we're good. Yeah, you can say that again, Heath. Much bigger than N skill. Yes, it is, Heath. It's a my New Haven FA set. I can't remember what year it is, but it's very nice. I wish I had some New Haven rolling stock. I was planning on getting a New Haven caboose, but I just don't know what happened. I never fell through with it. Yeah, yeah. Wait, do they not have any? Do they not have any New Haven? Man, for Mike liking orange, that's pretty surprising. They don't have any New Haven. Yep, you can say that again, Isaiah. Wow, really? They don't have any New Haven? That's surprising. That or some old Seaboard. That has some orange too. Keith, I don't think I have the money to start another O-scale layout. Thank you, Ellery. CSXNS, how's it going? Oh, that's my least favorite thing about O-scale trains, especially Lionel, is how the boxcar doors always slide open. I don't want to glue them down, but just sometimes they just, it's so, there. It's so tiring to do that. Oh, look, I wish I had a Santa Fe Alco to run in front of that. Yeah, I know, Heath. I wish observation cars were still a thing on most Amtrak or just commuter trains. They're so cool. Yeah. For these guys, even though the passenger train is on the inner loop, it may be a while till it stops. Yeah, I actually want to do that, Heath. I should do that. I should tack a little figure down, a little hobo. That'd be funny. Look, it's sliding open already. Oh. Oh yeah, I'm not gonna glue my boxcar doors. Some are already glued down, but it wasn't by me. So. Yeah, Isaiah, they've been waiting for a scale hour. I don't know. 27 hours? I don't know what you call it. Oh, a train storm? I could go on and on for what I want for Christmas, but that would take up an entire video in itself. Yeah, alright, I agree, Ed. It won't have to come out of my wallet. I have quite a few passenger trains, Heath. It's hard to talk about them all at once. I have a few Amtraks, 611 with the Norfolk Western. I have a New York Central, which will be going on later tonight. A few others, the Blue Comet, of course. I plan on getting the Southern Crescent from the Lionel MPC era, so that'll be fun. Train storm, you need a 765 to complete that nickel plate / Pierre Marquette production. Or not production, to collection. No, it isn't, Heath. It's just, I don't know what you call it. It's a FTAA Lionel set. So it's not the 20th century, but it's in the classic black and gray New York Central scheme. I really wish I had a Dreyfus Hudson. That looks so great. Ah, I forgot to put smoke in it. Oh, 1 sec. Alright, see you later, Amtrak Lover 205. Thanks for swinging by. Alright, where's the smoke? Ta-da! JT's Mega Steam, love it. Hard to do this with one hand. Oh, almost spilled it all right there. I can put it in. There. That should be enough to make an interesting smoke show. Alright. Isaiah, that's really tough because some locomotives cost over $1,000. An HO, oh, I'd have a lot of stuff I'd want to work on. But O-scale, there's not too much I can get with $1,000, unless if I'm talking old Lionel. Thank you, Dan. I forgot to turn the tunnel lights on. What? Oh yeah, you can kind of get that view of what things look like in the dark here. Ah. A rare look at the behind the scenes of the tunnel. I think I'll put us back up there. And boom. Alrighty, I think we'll take a little break now. So I saw a few people jump in. Dackman, thank you for swinging by. About to switch out to the next set of trains in 4 more minutes, so yeah. I'm becoming George now. Yeah! I just need my iced tea. You bet, when I'm on the GFW stream, I gotta have my iced tea. Somebody asked me if I live chat with SMT. I've tuned into a few of his streams, you know, but it's just so hard because he has so many people watching his stream at one time. So anytime I say a message, it just gets lost in the whole line. The Lionel Legend. Well, hello. Thank you for swinging by. I'm about to switch out to the next set of trains in a few minutes. So, yeah, that'll be fun. Got some New York Central stuff planned. Hey R, hello Ralph and Roger. Yeah, okay, how about while chats, see you later Steve, thanks for swinging by. Got a few questions, Dan, you're back, well hello Dan. Let me switch some stuff out real quick. This is I'd call it a mediocre attempt at a NASCAR pit crew change. Hey, but you know, it works decently fast. And boom, that was pretty fast. The trains on the other set are now being put up. And I'll roll them out since I'm not telling anyone what they are. Yep, a few other people coming in. Humanity, Heath, I only use my... dude, your streams look so good. I don't know what you do with your lighting or your camera, but I just use my iPhone, you know, since I don't want to spend a lot of money on streaming equipment, because I don't know how long I'm going to do this for, you know, but you, man, you got everything nailed down, like I don't know, it's just so great. Yep, Dackman, you do have an MPC layout, a very nice one as well. Let's see. Humanity, our trains are all the trains set up in a yard, or do you have to? I have to take them on and off. I was originally going to do with the town here. You can fit about 2 or 3 tracks in here, and I was originally going to have like a yard or something with maybe an accessory, but I realized, like, you know, I wanted to incorporate a town, because up here in New York, upstate New York, there's not too many yards. Just a few, of course. Oh, look, you're on the stream. Hello. I have a pit crew. I have a pit crew. Make yourselves known.
Hi, I'm Rob.
I have a pit crew helping me out so I don't have to go off camera. But, yes. Hi, Corey's dad. But yeah, anyways, where was I going? So I wanted to keep it with a more traditional upstate New York team because we have a lot more towns than we do railroad yards. So this is kind of like a combination of, I guess you could say, Schenectady slash Ballston Spa, but it also kind of looks like, what was it? Ashland, Virginia or something like that on Virtual Railfan. So something like that. I pray that they set the trains up right, because one truck could be off and the whole thing could come down. Well, I mean, it's looking right so far. Going down. Dang, that's 1 hour and 2 minutes long. that's very long. Fight from Dark asks a good question. If you could build the O-scale layout of your dreams, and have the trains of your dreams, what would you do? So, Fight from Dark, love that question. Thank you very much. My dream layout would probably be the 1949 Lionel showroom layout, but it would be like this, where the scenery and the track is all modern, but it's still in the same general shape. And there'd be more tracks, I can't remember. I think it was 7 or 8 tracks, like loops of track on that layout in a yard. I think I'd try to do 9 or 10 and kind of put some more aspects of this layout into something like that. And I would try to have every single D&H thing ever made for O-scale. And that'd be my dream layout, Hey, maybe if I win the Powerball. Well, if I win the Powerball, you know how many steam locomotives I could fix up real life? Yeah, I could easily build that layout. I could build 4 of them or something like that. Going down a little more. Trainstorm says, I find myself not tuning in SMTs. Yeah, I can't blame you. They're great streamers, but it's just it's so hard to talk to them when your message is just like, oh, gone. Ed says, for your smoke units, put a couple of drops of perfume in the smoke to confuse your parents. Hey, they'll smell nice, but there's nothing better than the smell of JT's Mega Steam, especially Christmas pine. Nothing better than that. Really, Heath? All your cameras are old? Really? Dude, you have your lighting held down, your lighting, but still your cameras look pretty good. That's strange. I thought your cameras were like Cine cameras or something like that. I didn't know that, huh? Yeah, everyone's saying hello to my parents. Well, they're gone now. You know what? Let's roll out the trains that are on the track. So, starting on track 2. Let's pray it's on. So on track 2, we got the New York Central FTAAs pulling a New York Central themed manifest freight train. Looks like the track needs a little bit of cleaving there. And then on the inner loop, we have my J3A Hudson, New York Central 8600, pulling the passenger train. So that was pretty fun. So let's bring them both over here. Come on. Oh, come on. There, we'll park them there for now as I catch up with the chat a little bit. We'll get running in just a sec, though. Yep, everyone's saying hello to Mr. Corey. Just call him Mr. R's Trains. Apple napkins. Well, I think I don't remember you talking before. Oh, yeah. Okay, there you go. Well, hello. Thanks for swinging by, Apple napkins. I finally got to putting snow and the tree onto my layout this weekend. Nice. That'll be fun. Everyone's getting ready for the winter lights. That's what I love so much about the O-scale hobby, is that trains have always been associated, or well, not always, but like since the 20th century and 21st century, model trains have always been associated with Christmas and or just the holidays and stuff, and it's always so much fun to see like people setting up their layouts with all the winter stuff, and it's such a, that's why That's why the holidays slash Christmas is my favorite time of the year. Like, weather. I like the snow and all, but sometimes it just gets so cold. But I just love it because it feels like everybody comes together, puts our differences aside, celebrates a very important holiday or holidays, depending on what you do. It's just so much fun, and I just love it because it's a time that shares a lot of nostalgia. We always think of our childhoods and all that stuff, or I miss my childhood. I miss oh man, old Christmas back in like 2009. That was perfect. I love the old days so much. Man, that's the man, that sad quote of "you don't realize the best days until" no nah, that's a bad quote. You don't realize the best days till they're long gone. The best days are yet to come. There we go. But I just love Christmas so much, and it's just such a great time to see everyone come together, everyone decorate all their stuff, all the houses put up all the lights, and all the layouts put up all the fun stuff. I love it so much. I just can't describe my love for the winter holidays. So much fun. Lionel Legend. I'm getting a new Lionel train set. All right. I wish I could get a new Lionel set, Lucky. But hopefully it works well. I don't have the best history. Well, I have a pretty good track record of getting trains that work, but sometimes here and there, eh, they haven't worked the best of the ones I've gotten. Ellery says, are you on the hunt for any rolling stock or engines? HO, yeah, I want all the D&H stuff I can get my hands on, my D&H craze is that, like, it's just going higher and higher, and especially since I'm working on the HO layout now, and I barely have any HO things. I really want to expand my Delaware and Hudson roster, and also just CP, NS, CSX, Amtrak, that stuff, but, man, I am on the hunt for anything D&H right now. And rolling stock for HO, yeah, D&H, all that stuff. Or just really anything, because seeing specific rolling stock, like all D&H on a D&H layout, it's kind of not really realistic, You wouldn't see a train go by that's all, I don't know, or like let's say I go out to a CSX line and every single car on the train is CSX. That's not realistic at all. Or even if you go back in time to, like, I don't know, like New York Central or something, to where the old steam eras when the Hudsons and all the cool stuff went by, not every single car is New York Central or something like that. So I think I have plenty of D&H rolling stock. I just want the cool stuff now, like the Jordan spreader or the work cars or just passenger cars. But I think I need to start broadening not my horizon, but not my interest either, but just, I don't know, my collection of of HO scale stuff, so I can get some different rolling stock and make the trains feel more real. Because the oh my god, I just called this the HO, the O gauge layout. I love it so much, but it's not the most realistic thing on earth. These trains aren't really scale. These buildings don't really they look fantastic, but they don't really look that real. Scenery is on par. Scenery looks extremely realistic, but I think the HO, where the buildings look right, the scenery will look right, the trains look right, that's the layout I want to be the most. I want to be the most realistic, and I want the trains to feel real themselves. Because what fun is it having an unrealistic train on the most, like, or the layout that you feel like you put the most hard work in to feel real? Or I don't know where I'm really going with this, but I'm just saying I need to broaden my horizon for collecting HO rolling stock, but locomotives and all that stuff, D&H all the way, baby. But great question. I like that very much. Let's see. Humanity, yeah, I have a few D&H things. Somebody asked to see the layout, but it hasn't changed at all since last time, so I'm not really going to do that today. Next week, I may get a little more work in on it, so we'll have to see until then. Only time can tell. Let's see. Dan's Real Fans Adventure says, Ours Trains, gee, it's almost like we're talking about SMT and winning the... Yeah, we were talking. Oh, yeah, it's funny how things come all the way around. Lionel Legends asks if I have a 700E Hudson. No, I don't. It'd be fun to get one, but yeah, they can fit around some pretty tight turns. I don't think I'd get a post-war one. I think I'd get a reproduction one. I know, Ben, you're probably screaming at me now for getting the repro one, but just because I feel like if I had the original or like an original post-war, or what? I don't know. Let's just call it the 20th century 700E. Wasn't there also pre-war and post-war 700? I don't know, but I want the newer 700E just so if something bad happens to it, I don't have to be like, I just ruined a rare model. Oh, what am I gonna do? So, and that just doesn't the newer one have? Yeah, train sounds. That'd be fun. But yeah, I'd go with the newer 700E. But no, I do not have one. I have to go down a little bit. I'm sorry, everybody. I have bacon flavored smoke. That'd be funny. Going down. Sorry, I have to skip over some of these messages. Wow, I really got behind on chat. Yeah, everyone's talking about Northlands. I've heard a bit about Northlands. I have a Northlands shirt, and they were at the, I just got reminded that the, what do you call it? The Springfield train show, oh my, this is the first time you guys know what I'm talking about, but they're not, nothing's going on there this year. That's my favorite train show ever. But yeah, I need to make a trip down to Northlands. Thank you. New York City Central is very nice. I think, everyone's kind of talking. Heath, I know, I am still pretty young, but man, those days were just, that's, childhood, I think, is so much fun. Or, you know, because you don't realize the sometimes more scary side of the world, you know? You're kind of just trapped in your own bubble of everything's perfect, and I got my Wii and Lionel Trends. Yeah, I know, foolish. It's hopefully we got fingers crossed that the vaccine comes out and things get better. But the way it looks right now, unfortunately, it's gonna feel kind of, you know. It's gonna be like publicly, it's gonna feel like a very different Christmas/holiday for those. But at home, it's not gonna feel too different, you know, because we never really have anybody over since all of our friends are usually at other places. But visiting other friends' houses, like what I usually do other years, may be a bit different. So hopefully something comes out, because I don't want to deal with the different Christmas. Ellery says, do you have any train shows coming up? No, every train show that I know of is around here is canceled. NEC Jersey Rail fan, I think you may have swung by before. I didn't see you though, so hello. You say I'm getting one of those new lineup. Ooh, that's cool. That's cool. That'll be fun when that comes in. The old days of 2009. Yeah, I know. I sound like to everybody who's older than me, I sound crazy right now. But man, the early 2000s was where it was at for me, a little kid. You know. That's funny though. I don't sound old at all when I say, man, I remember 2007, 2009. Those are the days. And everyone's like, that feels like a few years ago for me. For me, it feels like an eternity ago. Yeah. I think Heath, no, I haven't caught up recently on my subscription, so I'll have to look at that. Isaiah says, what's your least favorite gauge in toy trains? Again, I don't have a least favorite gauge at all, because I love model trains, of course, but if I had to choose a scale that I probably just would never get or anything, it would probably be Z, you know? Like, I'm not against Z scale at all, but just because it's so tiny, and yeah, you have a lot of space to work with, but I can't imagine how hard it is putting those trains on, you know? Yeah, a lot of people talking about the stuff. I have to go down a little bit because I'm still behind. Ed says this video was... Yeah, we were talking. Alright. Yeah, Greenberg canceled. Yeah, it's unfortunate, all the train shows. The train shows are some of my favorite parts of the year. Just finally seeing other stuff. Or not other stuff, but just other train hobbyists and just getting to buy and see everything for sale. I love train shows, but I'm so sad that, like, from what I know of, none are going on. Alright, I think I'm gonna get running trains because, yeah, a few of you guys are talking to each other, so I can kind of go over those messages. Trainstorm says, my railroad club is having a train show in February. We have our Polar Express and Festival trains next month. Alright, that'll be cool. Yeah, you told me about that. Ellery says, where's your closest hobby shop? I'm kind of like in the middle ground between two, but the closest I'm to is Mohawk Valley Railroad Co., my favorite train store ever. So many memories there, and it's been a family go-to for such a long time. My grandfather had been going there since from what I know, like ever since Mohawk had opened up, he started going there. I don't know the year they officially opened, but I know he's been going there since the 70s. So we've had a long ward history of going to the Mohawk Valley Railroad Co. Yep, I think I'm gonna start running trains. NEC Jersey says I have to do a video of all three scales of trains. Yeah, I know. It seems that a lot of people who have one scale always have another two or three scales, you know? I know a few people who have, like, just HO, but most of the people I know, like, if they're HO, they have a little bit of O gauge. Or if they have HO, they have a little N. Or sometimes it's the other way around, you know? But it seems like everyone else has the other scale. And yours truly, I have the HO layout over here, so it's the O gauge one. Yep, I think I'm gonna start running trains. Alrighty, welcome back, Connor. Alright. Choo choo, Ben! Ben, okay, wait, one sec. Hello, Ben. I had to get my... Yep, the pizza rolls always come first. I'm hungry now, dang it, Ben. But yeah, I'm about to start running trains here, so I have my funny little New York Central stuff. And the New Haven, I'm just gonna keep up there instead of having to switch out another train. Come on, horn. The sound sometimes works on this, sometimes it doesn't. It's very strange. Wow, we did a horn show. Very hungry. I'll move the camera. Yeah, Tim, I never knew you did a S scale, so that's pretty cool. You're one of the only guys I know who actually does S scale. Welcome back, New York. 716, how's it doing? Yes, that is a shave and a haircut. You know, 716, I should get... Oh, why is he going so slow? I should get... Well, all I have is a Conrail boxcar, but I need some more Conrail stuff. Luckily, Heath, this isn't a real railroad, so there's nothing in the tank car that could cause anything bad to happen. Yeah, Dackman. Yeah, I should get some more Conrail. I don't know, does Lionel make much old MPC Conrail stuff? I know they maybe made like one GP9, but that's all I know. Yeah. That's what I love. Those are scale FTs. Or they just look so strange pulling a non-scale train. Alright, see you later, Randall. Alright, I'll have to look at that. Yeah, Ed, luckily, no alcohol in the tank cars. That'd be funny, though, if I had some Budweiser tank cars. Yeah, Dackman. I remember seeing one of those. I can't remember where, but I know what you're talking about. Ryan F, that's kind of tough. I've been working on the layout for 2 years. At this point, it's nearly done. But for one whole year, I literally did nothing on the layout. So I'd say from beginning of this year around April to now, that's when all the progress has really happened. But I've had the layout for 2 years and not done much with it. Yeah, I love that too, Ben. No, train guy. I haven't been to the Wilmington and Western, but it'd be a lot of fun to go. They're in Pennsylvania, right? I can't remember. Rail scope. Oh, yep. Oh, I didn't know there was a car parked in there. Ed, I use Lion. Oh, if that question's to me, I use Lionel Fast Track. Yeah, Heath, the New Haven was a passenger set, but I just wanted it to pull freight for once. So, yeah. Yeah, I know K-Line made a lot of Conrail stuff. Matt, how you doing? Yeah, I don't know what. I have a bus wire here. It must have fallen out or something. Train shouldn't be slowing down. And I know I've cleaned that track, so it can't be that. It's so hard to get that good angle. Love the fisherman. Yeah, Ed. The passenger train's too behind schedule to stop completely, so they have to jump on and off. Quite a bit, Heath. I'll explain to you when I stop running the trains. Can I try to get a whole thing of the layout here? Yeah, I can. We'll make that the thumbnail. Oh yeah, then that cars lit up too. Oh wait, I just realized I never did a night run. What fun is a video without a night run? Man, somebody should have reminded me. There we go. Night run. Yeah. I'm not sure if I'll ever get an Alexa. Oh. Yeah, I do, Ed. That's my small little, well, you can't see it, but that's my small 4x6 50s Lano post-war layout, so that goes on tour. I love that. Hard to get the image here. Alright. We had our fun little night run. Oh yeah, this can technically be classified as evening, just that with those lights. I don't know what happened there. I think it's just the bad Wi-Fi down here. That'd probably explain it. I'm back. But yeah, so... Yeah, I don't know what happened there, everybody. Stream did a funny. That's the first time that's happened. Everything was going decently smooth until that. I always have a problem with these things, don't I? Yeah, I'm back, everybody. Yeah, I don't know what happened there. But yeah. Corey teleported. Yeah, you guys saw me at the door there. I'm not sure if it'll come in the replay or something, but I was just talking about my little post-war layout to end there. So that's a little layout I can take apart to the center, and I can bring it around easy. If there was a train show going on this year, I'd try to get the HO layout done and that one so I can bring them together and then kind of have, like, not my own little booth or something, but just my, well, yeah, I guess my own little thing where I could run trains and stuff. So, yeah. I'm back, everybody. Yeah, the stream derailed, the stream derailed. It feels like it does it every time. Yeah, dual gauge display, Isaiah, that's a good way to say it. So it's the 50s Lano layout, and then it's going to be a very realistic HO layout, but I have no clue. Again, my goal for the HO layout is just to get at least the track working around on the outer loop there, so I can at least get my trains working like properly, you know, and then I can get to work on the scenery. Because once you get all the wiring done, then scenery only takes like a month or two. Well, according to my mom, it would take a little longer for this, but that 4x6 layout isn't as big as this. Yeah, I know that stream went crazy. Are you guys seeing it good right now? And also, can we get some likes for that night run? That night run was awesome. Yeah. Yeah, I severely lost a lot of viewers there when that lag went on. It went from like 30, I don't know, 5 to 28. Give us a like. Yeah, everybody do like what Isaiah's doing and give the stream a like. It deserves a like. Mart, how you doing, Mart? A little laggy, but all right. Okay. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened there. I'm sorry, everybody. That's why I wish my layout was upstairs in the upper floor of my house where the Wi-Fi seems to be the best. That'd actually be really fun. Gotta do what Lance does and have a layout in a bedroom. Alright. Yeah, he says, you can take a while depending on how many details you add. Tim says... Oh, I thought something was flashing there. Tim says, my train running sessions include me binge watching Phineas and Ferb on Disney Plus until something breaks or derails. Yeah, okay. Ed says if I have any MTH. No, but I really want some MTH. I saw on eBay that what just went up. I think it's like $300. It's a Delaware and a Hudson Shark, and I want it so bad that I just can't afford it. For $300, that's a little too much. I don't think it has a smoke unit or anything like that, so without having those classic MTH features, for it being a basic conventional locomotive, for $300, that's a little much, but I want some MTH DNH stuff so bad. So no, I don't have any. The buildings are all MTH Rail King. Apple Napkin says, I'm starting an HO layout in my room very soon. Already have the Pacific Flyer HO set. Well, that's cool. Always good to know when another layout's going up. Ellery says, is anyone looking for a layout to have built? Humanity says, I need to run. All right, thanks for swinging by, Heath. Yeah, I need to get running soon. Or no, I need to get going soon. Ben says, my layout is right above my Wi-Fi router, so my streams are typically pretty good. Yeah, your streams are pretty decent, Ben. I didn't notice any problems with yours versus mine. It seems like something always happens. NEC Jersey Railfan says, what's those holes in the sign behind... Oh, that's a funny story behind that. I found that sign in the woods behind my house, and those are bullet holes because the hunters or whatever used it as target practice. And since it was like I don't know, nobody owned it or anything, it was just dumped in the middle of the woods behind my house. I'm like, okay, cool. So took it up there, and it makes for a pretty nice display since I love collecting signs, as you can see. Trainstorm says, I used to have my layout in my bedroom, but there wasn't enough room for me to work on stuff and clean. Yeah, that's the thing. Sometimes, like floor layouts, those can work pretty well in like bedrooms and stuff like that, just because you don't have a whole table that's taking up space. But yeah, it's hard to fit layouts in bedrooms, unless if you have a very big bedroom. Or a very small layout. Isaiah says, usually when I run trains, I would run one at a time, but now since I have a ZW, I can run more now. Yep, I love ZWs, these powerhouses of transformers. They're always great. Ellery says, how far would you go to show off your layouts? Not too far, I'd only go to the local train shows. Once the HO layout gets going, I may go a little farther, but right now it's just going to be like local train shows and stuff, just because the little O gauge. And even then, the O gauge is kind of only for like private events or something like that. I only used it once at one event, which was almost a year ago now, but yeah, I'm not sure what it'll be in the future. It'll have to be those two layouts together for me to go to a train show, but one layout on its own I don't think is enough. Or, I don't know, just not enough for me to buy a lot at a train. Or maybe one of my clubs would let me set up next to them in their lot, but yeah. I know, MTH is very nice. You look real funny, says, whenever a stream goes crazy, you still try again. It always gives you your best. Isaiah Hawkins says, floor layouts work very well if you have a lot of trains. I know, Connor. I can go a little over. It was pretty quiet, though, this time, so I think I can get ending it about now. So one more time, I'll do my few things. Wait. Fight from Dark. I love Atlas HO, but I don't know much Atlas O gauge. I know they make the scale, Steam era O scale stuff, but that wouldn't fit on my layout because it has the little tiny couplers. Alright, see you later, New York, for rail fanning. Thanks for swinging by. Anyways, so one more time before... Why is the viewership getting all the way to the highest it's going now? But anyways, one more time. If you're not subscribed, I'm going back to earlier, but to make my few points. If you're not subscribed to GFW Trains already, everyone's favorite George and Wally, please go do so because coming up on Black Friday, they are doing their 24-hour live stream, running model trains for 24 hours and talking trains and stuff. So I'm going to be a guest on that. So I would love it if you guys could tune in and give them some support as always. And if you're not subscribed to them already, please do so. But yeah, so that'll be a lot of fun. And oh, you guys probably saw my post. Well, for some of you did. I said huge announcement coming, and I guess I can say it right now, and then I'll have to end the stream. But for the very first time ever, wait, can I get a drum roll in chat or something? I don't know how you do a drum roll. I don't know. We could maybe just do, I don't know, thumbs up or something in the chat. I don't know. I can hear the crickets. Alright, I'm pretending there's a drum roll there, but yeah, I don't know how to put the links in. But oh yeah, okay, there we go. There you go, Isaiah. So for the very first time, Ars Trans merch is going to be publicly available soon. So for all those who've wanted their hats and shirts, you can finally get them before the holidays. I'm going to be selling. It's going to be limited time only, but I'm going to be selling only 100 shirts and 100 hats, and that's it. So I'll put out a thing maybe next week or a week after that or something. It'll be, what do you call it? Like a pre-order. It'll be like a pre-order poll. It's going to be pretty loose, you know. It'll be on YouTube, so if you, it'll be here. And I'll also have an email thing you can do via there, but for those who want to, like, I guess, pre-order their merch, and I guess it'll be like, oh, shirts, then here'll be your size, and then hats. And by a certain deadline, I'll have it down so I can get an idea of how many shirts. Because this is, I'm not a shirt manufacturer or something. I'm not used to this process at all. But I'm gonna get that hat. But yeah, so I'm gonna have kind of like the pre-order thing going on, so I can get an idea how many shirts or just merch in general needs to be. I'm gonna again try to sell 100 of each. That's gonna be the max, you know. I hope to. That's my deadline. I'll make a proper video about it. But excuse me there. But yeah, that'll be a lot of fun. What does the merch look like, Ed? So good question. I'll have pictures of it. But what we have so far is a black Ars Trans cap. Baseball cap. I'm not going to do the beanie. There doesn't seem to be any interest in a beanie. They're good during the winter, though. They're very nice, but it's going to be a black Ars Trans baseball cap with the little Ars Trans shield, and then it's going to be probably a white Ars Trans shirt, and I may do an inverted color one, and it'll have my little logo on the front here. There's never been demand for a Sunday Runday shirt, and it's not, this Sunday Runday isn't really a big series, you know, so I don't think I should make merch on something like that. But yeah, and also, don't worry, people. I'm going to try to keep the prices to as cheap as I can get. I'm going to try to keep the shirts like maybe $17 to $20, and then the hats from like $12 to $15. You know, I want to keep it pretty cheap, so and they're great. It's fantastic stuff. Like, I'm not trying to make, well, yeah, I guess I am trying to make a sales point or something, but I'm not, you guys, when you get the merch, you will know how good it feels. Those shirts feel so good, and the hats are actually really well. I thought when I was getting the hat, I'm like, oh, it's going to be, but that hat is probably one of my favorite hats, just because it's snug, it fits so well, made out of some very great material, has a metal buckle in the back, so it ain't going to break on you easy, so merch is very well made. You can got me there. You guys got the idea. I'll make a proper video on this in a few days. But yeah, so now you guys kind of know I have other things ahead, of course, but for a limited time, I'm going to be making some Ars Trans merch. And I kind of have a few people who I'm looking at. There's one person local. I'm not sure if I'm gonna do them though, and I may do maybe something like Vistaprint or something, just where I can get the like merch for a good low price. Because having to make like again, if I go over 100 or something, that's gonna be crazy. I don't think I will sell over 100, but if I get to yeah, really, my goal is 1,000 subscribers, and my goal is to sell 100 hats and shirts, but. Yeah, it seems like the hat's going to be a big one. And I can't blame you. Hats are very nice. Oh, Bishop, you came in at the very last second. But we're just announcing the Ars Trans merch coming. But yeah, so everyone, yeah, it seems like the hat is going to be the big seller. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how you guys would feel I plan to make some other railroad shirts, but they're not really ours trains related, you know. It'll just be like cool looking shirts, like, you know, like railroad signs. It'll be, or yeah, just stuff like that, like, you know, stuff we like some cool designs, simple, you know, like, I don't know. I don't want something where it's like those like unfunny train jokes on a shirt. Oh, I don't need that. I'm not gonna make that. But just some simple, easy designs I think you guys would like. And it's what I like about making that more general merch is that anybody who likes trains would like that merch, you know, because the problem is for me, I'm advertising to my audience like a very small niche in the O scale train community versus just making regular railroad shirts that applies to the whole hobby, you know. So hopefully those will go down well. But I'll give you guys an update in a few weeks. But I'm gonna make a video soon on the merch that'll come out, so you guys can get a better idea what's gonna conductor have. That'd be fun. That'd actually be really cool. I like that, like an Ours Trains patch. Ooh, that'd actually be really cool. I wish I could do that, but. Yeah. Train Storm. 1K video. Great question. Oh, see you later, Ben. I've been getting really good work on it down. I nearly have all the clips for the... I think at this point I'm just going to merge all the 1K videos together into one big 1K video instead of making 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 videos or whatever. But I've gotten really good work. I've nearly gotten everybody's video downloaded off of YouTube and put and edited and stuff. I only have, I'd say... 5 to 6 more videos to put in, and there's short ones too. I got all the long ones tackled out of the way, but tackled out of the way, that's it. Oh, it's raining. Yay! That's, dang. I've already gotten all the long ones out of the way, so yeah, that'll be fun. So, sorry, NEC. I'm kind of, well, I want to say yes. You know what? Go ahead. You know, go watch the video, the Ours Trains 1K thing, so you know what to do. But I feel bad because some people, I was like, no past the deadline. But at this point, the video has taken me such a long time to put together. I think I can fit a few more in, you know. All right. I think I'm going to get going, everybody. I've been running this stream for a little while now. So, again, thank you all for watching. And also, if you're not subscribed to GFW Trains, please go check them out. Great guys. Can't wait for the 24-hour stream. We will do it. We will make sure that stream goes for a complete 24 hours. But, yeah, that'll be fun. So, thank you all again. If you didn't like the stream already, please give it a thumbs up. I always love seeing all the support from all you guys. Makes me know that you guys like the streams, of course. So, yeah, I think I'm going to get going, everybody. So thank you all for swinging by. It's been a stream where no trains derailed. Yeah, just the stream itself. But yeah, anyways, fun talking to you guys again. So thanks for swinging by. I'll see you guys in the next stream. So stay tuned. Bye-bye. And I end on time.